Hello everyone again. Thank you so much for being here today for our webinar where we're going to introduce you to the new product called Safetica 7. My name is Patricia and I'm a part of the marketing team of Safetica Technologies, and today I'm going to be your guide through this webinar. Now let's go ahead and look at the agenda for today's webinar. What we'll cover first is introduction from our CEO Peter Zsikes. Next, you will get introduced for the very first time to Safetica 7 by Miloš Blata. He will tell you about all the exciting features of this new product, and he also has a quick demo ready for you. After that, we are very happy to have a guest speaker today with us. His name is Selim Ökten, and he works as an international product manager for fin.com.tr. With his company, he has been using Safetica for some time now, and he will share a real-world examples from his own company about how they use Safetica. And last but not least, there's going to be a Q&A section. So throughout the whole webinar, feel free to ask questions in the chat window, and we'll answer them in the end. Also, this webinar is being recorded, so there will be no trouble for you to reach the video of this webinar in the future. Now let me hand this off to Peter to get it started.
Okay, hello everybody. It's my pleasure to welcome you on today's event of launching Safetica 7, and I would like to take the opportunity and thank our team for past months of preparing this to happen from let's say the part of the development, but also all the other departments which help out make this happen. But also to thank you, our partners and our customers, because your feedback make this happen and help us to make such features that address the issues that you really need at your customer side. As you know, Safetica company is here for 7 years already, and the whole time our main goal is to bring the peace of mind to our customers, to do their business instead of be afraid of losing the data. And our goal is to secure them and make that as easy and painless as possible. So far we are focused on the large companies, but the challenge we have, it's with mid-size SMB companies, where we need to address the issues the way that it's as simple as possible, so they can afford the solution. And I think we as Safetica and you as our partners should make sure that we are able to provide the security, especially the internal security, to all of them. Today, the main topic or the focus of Safetica is on time, because you need time to deploy the DLP solution, you need time to configure it, and then you need time to be able to get all the information, what incidents happening in the company, and what are the security issues you should address. So from all these points, for the IT administrators, for the security managers, and also for the head of the companies, we address the issues and make sure that the time you have to spend on using Safetica and bring the first benefits, which is in hours from the first deployment, it's as painless as possible, and you can really get the maximum from it. That's what you would hear today on the Safetica 7 launch. But I think it's not the last time we hear from each other this year. We plan some exciting news from the business point to go to other markets like US and provide more support also in the other regions. And from the technical point of view, to work more on the way how we are able in 3 clicks to install DLP, but also how to support more platforms. What you can look for, it's support of mobile platforms from Androids, iOS, and also Windows phones. And I think in the next of the year we should have also exciting news about the Mac support. But that's something that would come later. Today we will focus on Safetica 7 and what exciting features we bring to you. I'm passing the word to Milos, who will guide you through the next part. And thank you all for your attendance again and for being here.
Thanks, Peter, for introduction. Hi, everyone. My name is Milos Blata, and I'm a technical consultant here in Safetica Technologies. Let me go through with you what you can expect from my presentation. First, I will tell you something about our new product in global meaning. Then we will look on a new deployment management, which is easier than before. Then we will go through our new feature called Web Safetica. I will introduce you new security and encryption technologies, and also we will go through the DLP technology as well integrated in our product. So let's start. Our typical customer is a non-secured company usually, and this non-secured company has no possibility to protect its data. Users are usually able to work with their files, and they can copy them to external devices. They also can send them through the email, and company suffers from lack of security rules or audit logs which would protect them. Such companies usually encounter a data leak, after which they realize they are in need of these functions. And the solution is a new Safetica 7. It comes with a simple user-friendly installation wizard and universal installation interface which offers product deployment of whole package to company's network, including Web Safetica. Log auditing is enabled right after the installation as the first step of data security insurance. So first time the installation of a security software could be complicated, and without a manual, which usually makers of these softwares are providing to these customers, to their customers, it is impossible to finish the installation correctly. Such product usually contains more separate components as server, database or client, and it could be slightly confusing if installed individually. Safetica 7 Universal Installation Package together with the settings wizard ensures that even a user with his first experience with our product is able to finish the installation successfully and very quick. Deployment of our product never was so easy as it is today, and it is time saving because only 3 steps are needed to complete the installation. Installation package then will handle the installation of the server, the console, and even the internet installation services as a part of Windows features needed to be installed on your machines to run a Web Safetica. You can find more details about the installation progress in our blog.safetica.com, where our CTO Zbigniew Sopuch is writing about the deployment. As you can see on these screens, there are only two possibilities how to maintain the installation. And if you choose the recommended one, Safetica installation, all products will be installed automatically. And you can choose if you will install the whole package or if you would like to install Web Safetica later. Then the express installation will handle all the things and you can just sit and watch the components are installed. After the installation, which you successfully complete, there will be settings wizard launched to ensure that all necessary functions will be enabled in Safetica, so you can start use it immediately. It means these 6 simple steps will take you through the settings, and in the end only the profile is what you need to choose to set the product correctly. After that, audit logs are enabled and you are on your way to data security. Web Safetica, that's a new tool in our product package. It is based on users' feedback and it brings a new point of view on data for administrators and management. It is available from all operating systems and common web browsers, so you don't need to install anything, just enter the web address and you can see the logs. Web Safetica hierarchy reflects chapters of our security analysis based on proof of concept which we are doing in companies in the first month, and it brings immediate possibility to see users' activity in your company for your leaders. I have prepared a little demo to show you the Web Safetica as it is. So the first page you will see after the going to the page where your Web Safetica is installed, you can see the dashboard. The dashboard is divided into 3 logical modules which are called the data security, productivity and IT resources utilization. Here you can see that these 3 containers are interactive, so you just need to choose which part do you want to enter and you are filter. You will go into the filtered page where every information you are looking for is listed. For example, in data security there is a section with which is saying that 183 files was copied to external devices. If you are interested in this function, all you need to do is to click on this section to be transferred into the data security module. So let's see. Now we will be redirected into the page where you can see which users are copying the files, which files is there, which extensions are most used, and which operations with files are most common. You can see also the operations timeline, and you can go through these logs a bit more if you scroll down to the more detailed records. Or if we go back to dashboard, in productivity section you can see there is a container which is saying us that 4 users are looking forward. So you can just click on it and you will see that there are 4 users which are browsing the job search web portals, and you can immediately see which portals it was, which user it was, and you can go also through the detailed logs. So that's for Web Safetica. More information will come soon. Yeah, these are the pictures from the demo you just saw. You can see the beautiful colored graphs and records which are very detailed. One more information about Web Safetica. Web Safetica is compatible with Safetica mobile application scheduled for launch in Q3 this year for Android and iOS operating systems. This application will allow administrators to set basic security of your mobile devices such as lock screen settings, device security overview, installed applications list, or Wi-Fi connection settings. We are also working on support for Windows mobile operating system, so be in touch. You will get the right information in the right time. Let's see something about security and encryption. We are introducing enhanced and simplified encryption using a BitLocker technology which is integrated in our product. And it allows us to create secured perimeter inside of company's environment. Such perimeter creates ideal opportunity to focus on outgoing data and not only local drives but also external devices are now included in this perimeter, so all drives are united in one technology, which is integrated in Windows operating system from Windows 7 Enterprise, Windows 8 and higher. So everything can be easily set up using simple, intuitive user interface delivered here in BitLocker settings. You can see now on screen. User or administrator of our console can simply choose the entities from user tree which he is interested in, and then he choose a system disk, system drive in his computer which is enabled to encryption, and then simply he will simply choose encryption method and encryption keys and pin to encrypt the system disk, so it will be secured enough and protecting the computer, for example, against the usage. Also, encrypted devices, external devices, are enabled in our new Safetica 7. Similarly, as in previous screen, you can see that administrator can easily choose the external drive and just slide one or two slides to the right to enable the function of encryption and assign it to the specific computer or leave it to use in all environment of your company. So using BitLocker is good and ideal situation to focus on outgoing data security in such a company using our Safetica DLP modules. Almost all of these modules were revised and brings a lot of enhancements into our product. For example, better and more clear device control, better emails monitoring, or better compatibility with applications such as Autodesk AutoCAD, Autodesk Inventor, and Helios Orange Information System. Our device control went through the change, and it allows you to control your external devices in more detail. You can choose zones which will be allowed, and as you can see on the screen in advanced settings, you are able to set different ports in more detail, because we have divided them into logical section according to the technology they are using. So you can set the USB differently as CDs and DVDs and so on. All devices which will be entered into the zones can be used differently. You can allow them or deny them differently. from the advanced settings. Also, we have simplified the categorization to ensure there would be no collisions in our application or web control. One web or application can be added only in one category these days, so no collisions between categories will bother you anymore. So we created more transparent and more user-friendly interface for you. Also, Safetica 7 is coming with more functions such as official support of Windows 10 operating system. All our modules and functions are working well on this operating system now. Also, our new look of desktop Safetica, which is derived from web Safetica you have seen before. And for example, intelligent automatic databases backups, which means that you don't need to be afraid of losage of your logged data, because our automatic intelligent backup is very gentle to your data, so you can't lose nothing which is younger than 1 month. And in combination with your basic database backups, it creates a ultimate experience with our product. Well, it will be all from me for now. If you are interested in more details, do not hesitate to apply for our webinar, which is available for you. And if you don't have any questions right now, I will pass the speech to my colleague Patricia, and she will guide you through the rest of the presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you a lot, Milos, for introducing Safetica 7. I would love to encourage all of our attendees of this webinar to feel free to ask questions if there are some in the chat window. And now I would love to ask Selim Ökten from Finn to share with us how his company has been using Safetica and what is their experience with it. Selim, are you on the line?
Yes, I am here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, is there any feedback problem? Is there any feedback problem at my voice?
I don't think so, Selim. Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, I would like to send my kind regards to all attendants and thank Safetica Global team, since they have given me the chance of being part of this webinar. So, my name is Selim Ökten. I am from Istanbul, Turkey, and I am representing Fins, the distributor of Safetica here in Turkey. So, I would like to share a couple of success stories about Safetica itself has offered significant values for us and our customers. So I will try to make a short speech in order not to take your time. The first story is about an employee who took customer data for himself prior to leaving his job. But the auditor model of Safetica detected this action and informed the authorities of our customer. I don't know how it's resulted for the employee, but it did contribute a good score for Safetica, as far as I can tell you. And another short story is about a mining company, and the employee spent his large part of time with other applications instead of the application he's supposed to use, and then he lost his job because of Safetica. And the last story, I want to talk about a company that suffered from a data loss because an employee took some important designing files and started working for a rival company. That's very sad. That company knocked our door and asked Safetica to protect their existing data and future data. So we have combined some modules, mostly DLP and supervisor. We use also auditor module, and we provide a complete protection. Since they were quite worried about at the beginning, and we began with very strict restrictions and still shaping their request based on their operations, and this project is going pretty well since Safetica offers K-data not going anywhere else. And then, before I end my speech, I should also thank Safetica team for their time and attention. The presence of Safetica team helps us to go further. They always have been helpful and don't let us feel alone. And very special thanks to Ladislav and his team, Peter, Martin, Ben, Marosh, and others. Thanks all, and thank you for listening to me, and I hope we all get benefit from what Safetica offers. And I should emphasize that stick to Safetica and feel safe and secure. Thank you.
Great, Salim. Thank you so much for sharing your experience.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you.
For the examples. Now let me ask you, when you were watching the introduction into Safetica 7 a little while ago, were there some parts that you found especially interesting for you?
Actually, the interface looks always great, and I can say that the sliders look pretty cool. And as you know, Safetica offers rich capabilities and addresses a broad range of industry, which makes it a reasonable preference. But if you ask what I would like to see in the future version, maybe video-based monitoring could be great, or Wi-Fi control could be great.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Salim.
Yes. You're welcome. Have a nice day.
You too. Well, now we can go ahead and start answering the questions some of you were asking. By the way, if you still have some, you can definitely send them through the chat window. And I'm gonna hand this over to Milos to start answering.
Yeah, okay. I start with the first question. Does it mean that I need Windows Enterprise for using BitLocker? No, it is not completely true, but on the other hand, yes, it is. You know, and BitLocker is supported from Windows 7 Enterprise Edition and higher. It means that everything what comes after the Windows 7 Enterprise, it means Windows 8, Windows 8 Pro, Windows 8.1 and so on is BitLocker supported, but Windows 7 Pro is not. So it answers also the third question. You can't have a Windows 7 Pro to use a BitLocker, but we can ensure you the encryption with our own encryption methods, which are included in Safetica 7.2. So we are not able to encrypt the external devices, but your local drives will be as safe as with BitLocker. Now some other question. There is a question. Does the disk? Oh, sorry. That's the previous one. What is the minimum infrastructure required? Should there be an Active Directory server? This detailed information can be sent to you separately, but Safetica does not need the Active Directory server to be in place, but it is a big advantage, of course, because our user tree is can be integrated with your Active Directory hierarchy. So it means that if you have an Active Directory server, it is an advantage for you. But if you don't, never mind, we can handle it with the manual infrastructure in our user tree. Another question, is Safetica installed on every endpoint or on file servers? Our architecture is client-server based. It means that there is a server application and endpoints client. So the answer for this question is that yes, you have to have a Safetica installed on every endpoint, and according to file servers, um, every file which is downloaded from file servers is tagged by the Safetica endpoint client service, which is running on the endpoint. So we are installing our endpoint solution on every station. And there is no time for further questions, so I will choose last one. Does Safetica work with terminal servers? Yes, I haven't mentioned that, but Safetica is compatible with Windows Server 2008 and higher. So if you are using terminal servers, there is no problem to install our endpoint client to the server and monitor the user activity also with the DLP rules as well, as it is like on the endpoint clients. Further questions could be answered separately. So thank you very much for your questions. I will handle the speech again to Patricia. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Milos. Well, it seems like we are slowly approaching the end of today's webinar. I want to say a big thank you to all of you who took the time out of your busy days and joined us today. Just the last point, let me remind you that this webinar was recorded, and so we'll definitely link you up so that you can reach the video of the webinar in the future. And well, thank you all again and have a nice rest of your days.